Hi, and this is my first personal video on my relationship blog, Trust Me Friends First. And today I'm speaking about why settle to be one of the women when you can be the woman. And what I'm talking about here is woman, know your worth. You are worth more than diamond and gold. You're worth more than money can buy. And from my observation, so many times women settle to be second place when they're actually supposed to be first place in a man's life. Now, if you have accepted to be second in his life, meaning if you know that he already has a wife or he's already in a relationship before he met you, and you still accept to be second, then he cannot put you first. What happened is that from the inception, maybe unconsciously or consciously, you place yourself second in his life, second to the first woman that he's with. And so it is difficult for you to place yourself second and then demand to be first. If you wanted to be first, then he would have chosen you to be first based on what standards you communicated. And so I believe it's really important as a woman to relay your standards and your values upfront. And if we look at athletes that run track race, when you see all of them line up there at the starting line, you are not sure who is going to win. You might assume that this person or that person will win, but you're not certain until that one person crosses the finish line. Now, a race is like it's a competition. Are you a woman who wants to be in competition with another woman? I mean, why should you? You are so valuable. You have your own uniqueness. You should know what you're worth. You don't need to compete with any other woman because God has only designed you for you. Now, when that athlete crosses the finish line, then we say, oh, of all of them that were at the starting line, this one has what it takes because this one won the race. Now, the fact that this particular athlete won the race at this time does not mean that no other could win at any time. But the thing is, why be in competition? Why try to compete for him when you're not certain if you're the one that truly completes him? And I'll tell you a story about Tom and Jessica. They were two very good friends, and the more time they spent together, even though Tom had a girlfriend, Jessica did not, the more time they spent together as friends, they started falling in love with each other. Now, what Jessica did upon realizing that Tom was falling for her because he had some likeness for her, but then he had a girlfriend, Jessica asked Tom to give her some space for a few months, to stay away for a few months, because according to Jessica, she did not want to be one of the women. She wanted to be the woman, and she respected the woman that Tom was with, and therefore she decided to let Tom go. She made it clear we're friends and we're falling for each other, and you have somebody, you're in a relationship, and I am not going to be the other woman, and therefore you're free. You should go, and we need space. And what happened? Tom did went ahead. He stayed away with a fight. Of course, he didn't want to, but Jessica was not going to accept being second place. It was either first place or no place. So Tom went away in his relationship, and it so happened that the relationship did not work out. And after over 6 months, Tom showed up to ask Jessica's forgiveness. At first, he didn't understand why Jessica sent him away because he knew she liked him. But Jessica communicated her standards, and therefore, what I'm saying is, woman, know your worth. Jessica knew that she was worth being first place and not second place. She communicated that she didn't want to be the other woman, she wanted to be the woman. And guess what? Tom and Jessica are actually together today. And so these are just one of many scenarios that might exist. The point is, woman, you are so valuable. Please don't settle for second place. Let your actions and your words go hand in hand. You can't say you want to be first place, but in actuality, you're accepting to be second place. If you say you're first place, then your actions must show that you're first place. So when a man walks up to you and it's clear that he's in a relationship already, unless he really knows who he wants and what he wants, then communicate your standards and your values and make it clear that you are a first place woman and you're not settling for second. Because you should be the woman and not one of the women. So I hope that this blog has done something great for you. I hope it has motivated you or encouraged you in some way. And I'll be doing more of these videos. So until next time, woman, know your worth.